Hello, hello, am I live? No, I'm just kidding. Hey everybody, how you doing? Just kidding. Grady, who is co-host, can get in anytime, I think that's the deal. Thanks for everybody who joined in before, Noel, uh, Dougie, everybody, all that stuff was cool. It's just time to just move on. I might have to grab my other phone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I do. But yeah, Grady can join up here because Grady is now the co-host here. You know what I mean? So it's that easy, right? So here we go. I don't know if I have to tell him. I guess I don't. Shit. Forgot about that. I don't know. Grady, I'm gonna ask you to look shit up. Excuse me. Yeah, we're not there yet. Here, we're not there yet. Yeah, Chromags. I'm trying to find the right song. Oh, I don't know, Grady. Did I have to send the link? It's kind of funny because I didn't know that, because you're already you're the co-host, right? So I didn't think I had to send you the link, co-host. Do I? We could put it right here. Yeah, I didn't think I had to do that, Grady. I really didn't. So that's my mistake, bro. That's my mistake. Well, there you go, bro. There you go. Shit. Try that one. I'm still looking for that right Cro-Mag's Revenge song, but I didn't find it yet. Shit. All right, Grady. I'll see you in a minute. Excuse me. Excuse me. You know, the first hour, that's bullshit. Divide and conquer. You know, the first hour, that's bullshit. Divide and conquer. Quit switching black back and forth. I'm sorry, Space Monkey. I'm trying to get Grady to join up, you know. Grady is my co-host on StreamYard, you know. He's I think affiliated and whatever. Doesn't seem to be right. Takes me to the empty room. Grady. Um Shady Grady G, right? Shady Grady. Oh shit. Okay. Alright. We don't have the situation going on. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Well, fuck. I'll just drop it here. I'll just drop it in, you know. Guess. Yeah, I wish I could, you know. I'm trying to do things better sometimes, man. Trying to do better shit. It sucks because I'm trying to. Okay, here you go. Here you go, bro. All right, time to roll up. You know, I hope you guys get along, but I don't really care because it's time to roll up.
Hello.
Yo, Grady. Yeah, yeah. So you have privileges. I don't have to let you up. You're already the co-host, right?
Yeah, I just put myself in.
Right on, man. Right on. How you doing this early morning for you? You just woke up.
Yeah, I don't know. I just woke up. Yeah, like you said, and I have a lot of anxiety and shit, so I'm always freaking out when I wake up and when I go to bed,
You think
especially
you're
when I
in a
wake up at midnight. It's kind of weird.
you think you're in a heart event or something?
Oh, I don't know. I'll smoke to that.
Let's hope you're not. Let's hope you're not. Sure.
No,
So now, oh my gosh, this man is he's okay. You're okay, right? So now
yeah,
you can actually play videos if I ask you, you know.
yeah,
Is that correct? Okay, so I've been talking to Dr. Roadkill, Danny Roadkill from Sloppy Seconds, and he's gonna come up on Tuesday.
he's coming up to your house.
No, he's gonna come up on this channel and talk to us,
Oh, okay.
which will be pretty cool. You know, he doesn't need to come up to my house. That would probably waste his time and mine.
Right. I don't know. It's just the way you said it. I thought maybe.
No, no, no. He's just gonna come up to our channel and join us. And I'm sorry, Doctor Space Monkey, for jumping back and forth, but the reason is because like Grady, thank you for teaching me, how to find an app to grab the MP3s. That was awesome. I can do that. I can work with that. But I
Dude,
would still like
honestly,
you to. Yes,
like
sir.
anything you can think of, they've got an app for that, like for real. So, like, if you
Well,
ever need
it,
anything, just check the app store, man. They almost have everything that you can possibly even dream up.
I didn't know which direction I was looking at. But I did talk to Danny Roadkill, and he's a very happy, very cool guy.
Oh,
And
cool.
he has a new, sort of mic that he plugs into his phone, and he does sloppy seconds like requests and stuff. He's a very happy guy, and he's coming up on Tuesdays, on this Tuesday and next Tuesday.
Okay, cool.
But I would like if you can do the video wrangling part. Can you play Blackmail by Sloppy Seconds? One of the songs he was, all over. The one of the Paul Mahern produced songs.
Yeah, hold on.
Blackmail, Sloppy Seconds. Yes, he's gonna be here on Tuesday, dude. He's gonna be here on Tuesday. I don't know what happened at the end of the '90s, but we'll find out, right? It wasn't because he couldn't fucking play. I'll tell you that. My wife said that.
So what should we do with him? For fuck's sake, put him on the next flight to Venezuela.
Yeah, that one.
Well, your father's in Bermuda, and the milkman's overjoyed. Your maid is into bondage, and I got Polaroid. And I was on the corner when you wrecked your mother's Porsche. But why should I inform her about your poor misfortune? 'Cause everyone has secrets, but sometimes you get caught. So if it's just between us, my silence can be bought blackmail. Blackmail. I was looking through your closet when I found your water bottle.
What about?
Your stash of
Yes,
cricket
sir. Yes,
stats and a
sir.
12-inch rubber dong. And I
So
won't
in
tell your
preparation,
family
Grady, in
about your
preparation,
lack
you
of
can cut it. We don't own it. You
You
can
can
cut
call
it.
it bribery, but I prefer extortion. 'Cause everyone has secrets, but sometimes you get caught. So if it's just
So, are they from Indiana?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Yeah,
Well,
when I was a kid,
you are as well. You right. You are as well, right?
yeah, when I was a kid, Sloppy Seconds was always playing at the punk places. I've seen them many times, but I don't know like anything about them. Like I never bought their albums or anything. And
Right, right.
everybody would say they were from Indiana. They were like a so when I moved down to Texas, I started seeing like Sloppy Seconds t-shirts and shit. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't realize they were outside. I thought they were just like some local punk band. You know what I mean? I had no idea they had like
From India.
a national interest. You know?
Right, right.
between
Yeah.
us, my silence can be bought
No, no, no.
blackmail.
You gotta cut it, man. You gotta cut it. I gotta tell you, man. First of all, like now, so I talked to Danny, to prepare for the upcoming week, and he's really happy. He's a really nice, happy guy. And yeah, and so I pulled out my, original of their first 7-inch, and he said, "Yeah, I don't know if it was 500 or 1,000, but I think it was 1,000." I pull it out and I start reading the note from the singer, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is one that he sent to another band," and it was like, so when you come back around town, we got pretty good ratings in MRR, in Maximum Rock and Roll and stuff. And so it's so funny because, like, I just kind of opened that up and we read it together. So that's the singer's, signature. I have Steve Sloppy drumstick, you know, but yeah,
And
it
I
was really
miss
cool to talk to him. He'll be
I
up on
miss
Tuesday next
I
week.
miss Maximum Rock and Roll.
You do? Yeah.
Yeah.
Book your own fucking life, Grady George. Book your
I
own
I
fucking life.
subscribed all the way till the end, you know.
Yeah, I bet you did.
They were still doing like newspaper print magazines.
I know, man. I got like I don't know. I got like 4 of them. You know. Most of the booking, I called a couple people out of there, I guess, but most of the booking I did was out of people's own releases. You know.
Do you know Razor Cake, that magazine?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a Razor Cake review of my wife and I actually online, you know, not on print, but in online.
Yeah, my wife did a book, and they give a good review to it in there.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I mean, I don't know much about him, but like I said, when I was a kid, well, I wasn't that young. It was probably when I was like 17, 18, 19. They would
Uh-huh.
do these sloppy paloozas every year in
Oh,
Indianapolis. And they
really?
would have,
Yeah.
yeah, they had like they had like all the original Misfits would show up. Not Danzig, of course, you know.
Well,
And
yeah,
various,
but Bobby Steele was a big fan, actually.
yeah,
Bobby Steele was a big fan, you know.
yeah. Bobby Still was always at those shows, and what's his face? I don't know. The guy that keeps changing his name, Wolfgang von whatever his fucking name is now.
Oh, you're talking about Little Boy, like Little Kaifa?
Yeah, little Jerry.
Yeah, well, it's Doyle. Little
Yeah,
Kaifa, yeah.
Doyle. Yeah, Doyle.
Big Kaifa is probably the guy who did the Insane Clown Posse movie.
I
Middle
saw the
Kaifa
murder.
is Jerry.
I saw I saw the Murder Junkies at a Sloppy Palooza, but without
Did you?
PG. You know, it was like Merle was singing,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
and they had like a dead body with them. I always
Oh
think about
yeah.
that. Like
You brought a dead body with you.
some guy had willed his dead body to them, and they brought out this like crusted up corpse looking fucking thing. It was like just laying on the fucking stage while they were playing, but I don't know if it was real.
So
Like, there's no way that they
so
could
I
just
found
like.
out this is funny, Grady. I found this guy who was affiliated with Aquino, right? And he was a book binder, right? And he was making magical books for, you know, people of those sort of interests. And so I said to dude, "Hey, I want to donate my skin for a book." And he was like, "Cool." And he was like, "By the way, I did this once before." But he was like, it was a dude who got surgery and gave him his loose skin. And he said it didn't work out that well. So he told me, "Look, if anything, please put on, you know, sun lotion." And so I sent him that song. Remember that song that was like, and that's what I want you to look up next. It was like, you know what I mean? Remember to wear your sun lotion.
Okay, let me look
Because
that
what
up.
I realized is like, dude, you're 74 years old. You're never going to outlive me. You're never going to bound a book with me, but remember to wear your sun lotion. You know that song?
No, who sings it?
I don't know, but you like the 90s, man. I don't like that.
I've never even heard of that. Let me see.
Remember to wear your sun lotion song. It was like a, God damn it, Space Monkey, I'm
Nothing
sorry.
comes up. There's something Baz Lumen. Everyone's free to wear sunscreen.
Is that good?
I don't know.
It was somewhere around the not a surf time. It was like that 90s bullshit, you know?
Really, I don't. Not a surf. Yeah, I don't remember that song at all. I mean, I could try this, but I don't think this is what you're looking
Ladies
for.
and gentlemen of the class of '99,
Yes.
wear sunscreen.
That's it. That's it.
If I could offer you
Oh, okay.
only one tip for the future, sunscreen would be it. The long-term benefits of sunscreen have been
Because the
proved
man
by
was like,
scientists,
yes, he wanted me to
whereas the
take
rest
care
of
of my
my
skin.
advice has
And I'm
no
like,
basis
you'll
more
be
reliable
dead well
than my
before you
own
get a hold of my
meandering
skin, brother.
experience. I will dispense this advice now.
That's the
Enjoy the
song. There
power
you
and
go.
beauty
Thank you,
of your
Grady.
youth. Oh, never mind.
You're welcome.
You will not understand the power and beauty of your youth until they've faded.
Yeah, I don't know.
Trust me.
I must have missed this song.
20 years, you
completely.
look back at photos of yourself and recall in a way you can't grasp now how much possibility lay before you
There's always
and how
something to miss.
fabulous you really looked. You are not as fat as you imagine. Don't worry about the future, or worry, but know that worrying is as effective as trying to solve an algebra equation by chewing bubblegum. The real troubles in your life are apt to be things that never crossed your worried mind, the kind that blindsides you at 4 p.m. on some idle Tuesday. Do one thing every day that scares you. Sing. Don't be reckless with other people's hearts. Don't put up with people who are reckless with yours. Floss. Don't waste your time on jealousy. Sometimes you're ahead, sometimes you're behind. The race is long, and in the end, it's only with yourself. Remember compliments you receive. Forget the insults. If you succeed in doing this, tell me how. Keep your old love letters. Throw away your old bank statements. Stretch. Don't feel guilty if you don't know what you want to do with your life. The most interesting people I know didn't know at 22 what they wanted to do with their lives. Some of the most interesting 40-year-olds I know still don't. Get plenty of
You
counsel.
can cut it anytime
Be
you want,
kind to
Grady,
your
but I
knees.
just wanted you
You'll
to,
miss
yeah,
them.
you found it. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, that's a nice song, you know?
Yeah, it was kind of depressing, man. I don't know. That song kind of depressed me a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it's just
Did
me.
it? Well,
Yeah.
you know, what doesn't depress you? You know, like I said, I don't like the 90s, so bring something up that's, you know, uplifting for you, something you can show me, you know?
Hmm.
You don't seem like the most hopeful Eeyore in the pack, you know what I mean? Like I don't know
Well,
how
I
you
mean,
bring
I
this
didn't
up.
wake up like this, you know. Like I'm chiseled like a stone.
I didn't wake up like this. I didn't wake up like this. That's hilarious.
I mean, I woke up
I
like
didn't
this
wake up like
today,
this.
but I mean, not overall. You know what I mean?
I get you. I get you. Yeah.
No, it just amazes me. Just like I don't know. I don't like currently. I don't have any fucking clue what what life's all about. All that, you know. Like I never
Yeah.
have, but I guess I thought that there was some purpose to life before. I never really pondered it. But now that I
Yeah.
know that there's no purpose, it's as I get older.
What do you yourself have though? You know, it's easy for me because I have tons of media and tons of media, so I can keep juggling it. And you know, everybody has their own purpose, and they're talking about it and stuff. But what do you have? You know, in your home that like, you know, when you hold it up, it's like, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna read, you know, a few of these books, or I'm gonna do this. You know, what do
Oh, I
you
mean,
have?
I got endless shit. I mean, I got tons of vinyl. I got tons of books. I've
Yeah,
got tons
things
of
you haven't tapped into.
no. I mean, I pretty much. I don't know. I'm to the point like now, all that stuff like it doesn't matter to me. You know, I'm just
Yeah,
trying to
it
sell
shouldn't.
it.
No, you shouldn't try to own it. I understand that. I'm just saying, like, you know, it does it still speak to you? Is there still something there?
No, no.
You have to enjoy what you have. You don't want anything new, do you? You know, why would you want a new thing to
No, I
get
mean,
in the way
I
of the
have
other
stuff that
thing?
I've kept for decades, and no, it's
Yeah,
just like I don't care about it at all. You know, it doesn't matter to me.
that's good. Fair
And
enough, man. Fair enough.
I don't know. Let me think of a song I can maybe play here.
Something that brings you up, man. I'm gonna make a really upbeat song soon with Jimmy, right? And it's called Ghetto Tumbleweed. You know how when you're anywhere near like a beauty supply store and you see the hair flying down, there's a ghetto tumbleweed. There's a ghetto tumbleweed. We're gonna make
Yeah.
a real nice song about that.
Ghetto tumble.
Yeah, we're gonna make a real nice song about how if you're anywhere near a beauty supply and you keep seeing the stitches fall down. Okay, you take it over.
Yeah. So this is like the kind of stuff I was listening to in the '90s. This came out in '94.
And it grew once again in the bubble that you only need your own air to breathe. And the mouth in the bubble says, "I'm killing less, killing is cereal." And it grew once again when it's trouble that you only need your own air to breathe. And the mouth in it all says, and the killing less, killing is cereal. Your solution is so serious.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for this other song.
No, for sure, man. Like in the '90s, that's exactly the type of, I guess I would say, on the emo side, type of band I would go see, and of course I would buy everything.
Yeah,
$4 tapes, $3 fucking 7 inches. I bought everything. $5 T-shirts that were just like hand rolled or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
I love that
vinyl.
stuff too.
I had that vinyl in college when it came out, and I didn't know what happened to it. So a few years
Yeah,
ago, I bought it off Discords for like $150 or something. Like, it was pretty
right,
rare vinyl.
right.
I have that, but I don't know why I paid so much for a fucking record, man.
Yeah, yeah. When I was talking to Danny Roadkill today, and I had their first 7 inch, I guess he said they made 500 or 1,000, so I guess 1,000. The one I have has a note inside from the singer. Obviously they're sending it to another band, is what it is. So I kind of didn't even know that. So we read it together. I already have a Steve Sloppy drumstick that's already signed. You know what I mean? And then I
Yeah,
have the BO letter that was in there, which I really didn't really read. But here I'm, with Dr. Roadkill reading it, and it says basically, "Oh, this is a record to you, like another band or whatever." But I didn't spend, it says 25. I didn't spend 25. I might have spent $22 on that, because I
yeah,
never spend like mad money for records and shit. Like $39 is like mad money to me. Um, I had a Live Like a Suicide, original one, and I put it in the gift, in the bookstore. But when I bought it, I didn't even spend $79, and there's only like 10,000 of those, so that's pretty crazy.
Well, I got
I spent
another.
like 79,
I got
but
another
I
song
didn't
here. I wanted
care.
to show you.
I wanted, what I really wanted is the Troll soundtrack. I spent 39. That's what I cared about. That was a big deal. Okay, go ahead, take it away, Grady.
Prepare to embark on a great and exciting journey as you have chosen to be self-initiated into the sacred mysteries. The powers of the universe have been delicately rearranged to garner the synchronicities which brought you. Join us as we explore an age-old science and unravel the truths behind an art which has been shrouded in secrecy until now.
hundreds of Americans die because they go to a wizard instead of a
Cyclops. The transformation of the soul can be done through magic.
Is that
A
Church
word
of the
not
Sun Genius?
Gonna
Is
kick
it?
in here in a minute.
Okay.
Through magic. And then the stellar machinery becomes not an invasive force in life, but an empowering force. Nature is needed. Of our power in an existential world. Stellar shells inhabited by humans extended out to the unimaginable imperium of dark.
and his father. No, the police aren't after him. He's merely forgotten his briefcase, and rather than retrace his steps, must retrieve it by a different route.
Not a wizard. Exclamation comes to mind like Gee Whiz and Leaping Lizard. One-eyed monster. Get all up inside you like
Cyclops.
maybe it's blind, maybe it's see, maybe it's trapped, maybe it's free, maybe a comb, maybe a brush, maybe meander, maybe a rush, maybe it's red, maybe it's blue, maybe an atheist, maybe a Jew, maybe it's kill, maybe it's die, maybe it's cake, maybe it's pie, maybe it's a posse, maybe it's a crew, maybe it's me, maybe it's you. Maybe it's a doorknob, maybe it's a door hinge, maybe it's an apple, maybe it's an orange, maybe it's a church mouse, maybe it's the bell, maybe this is heaven, maybe it's hell, maybe this is serious, maybe it's a lark, maybe it's a porpoise, maybe it's a shark, maybe it's a bite, maybe it's a bark, maybe it's a sunrise, maybe in the dark. Maybe it's definite, not definite. Maybe isn't certain. Maybe this is feeling good. Maybe it's hurting.
The great word is broken down into several chemical, psychological, physiological.
I like that. I like that video.
Hey, Grady. Can you do me a favor and just for a few minutes show them the Price Master just to wash that out? The Price Master.
Price Master.
The Price Master has spoken.
Try the Double Sonic Smasher, not a half price drink in the app. Live free, eat Sonic.
Live free? I got used to the feeling of rejection because my writing just wasn't
Price Master is heavily
Then I found
commercial.
Grammarly, an AI writing partner that helps.
Talking about this.
Yes, I am talking about that. That's the Price Master.
Take a check. I'll give you $17.95. $17.95 for the mini TV. We'll take a check for $17,000. Price Master, how much for the
Yes, this is definitely the correct video.
So what's going on here? This guy like does a garage sale and does a show or something? Hello.
Yes. Everything is up for offer, but the Price Master has the final say. You have to throw it up, Grady. It's very Texas. You have to watch it for a minute. You have to see the old biddies come up and look for things that they want a
okay.
good deal on. You got to watch how it goes. It's kind of puppetry.
Oh, these are wonderful. The signs themselves are worth it. I'm glad you like it. Ah, they're hilarious.
You're not selling any of this stuff, right? Oh, you. This stuff is not for sale. This is a joke. Not the prices you like.
What?
No? Oh,
Oh my god,
Okay.
$140,000. I'm gonna tell
Okay. That's a commercial. Yeah. Whatever.
okay. All right. Yeah. So, yeah, Price
But yeah,
Master had control there.
he pretty much did. He had a hard time selling anything because he wanted, $75,000. So he had a little bit of trouble selling anything. But do you know about We Live in Public? It was like one of the oldest school like live stream things ever. We Live in Public.
No.
Shit. Do you know about the guy? Oh, geez, no, we're not gonna get there. The Cruise, like the Docurama Productions, the documentary company, The Cruise, the guy who did like New York, sort of bus cruises, and he would talk on the thing. He was in We Live in Public. We Live in Public was one of the earliest like live stream weird things where they did 24/7 Big Brother open things, open showers and everything, you know what I mean? But people
Yeah.
don't know that. So a lot of people talk about, oh, I saw the first live stream, I saw this, I saw that. I was around, back playing with the fucking phones, rotary phones. We were fools, but we did the same thing. We still tried to hack the world.
Yeah, I was thinking the one thing about streaming is like people don't care about old shit,
Yeah.
It's like once
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
over, like once you stop streaming, like no one talks about you anymore. Like nobody, no matter how big you are. I mean, there's been some big streamers that have come and
Yeah.
gone. Like no one mentions them ever. No one digs up their
Right.
old videos, or there's no replay
Well,
value.
even videos, there can be videos. I mean, there could be channels that you're still subscribed to because you were interested in watching it for 1, 2, 3 months 7 years ago, and they still exist. You're never going to go back, because you kind of wore it out. You know what I mean? And then it's just up to you whether you're like, well, I'll actively disengage, or whether you just let them do their thing and you're like, I'm bored.
Do you like Adonis Paul?
I don't know that one.
He's a guy that he's actually live right now. He lives in my town, like where I live.
Okay.
And I don't know him at all, but he's got a lot of viewers. He's like a cartoon guy. He's like one of those cartoon. They call him like video
Oh, you
bloggers or
mean like
something.
he's an inoperable character? No, I'm just kidding. He's an NPC. He's a non-playable character.
No, he's a here, let me just show you real quick. I don't want to play his show, but just to show you who he is.
I'm just saying there's a thing where they call human beings
Be
like
giving me the
NPCs.
rupees, motherfucker.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, that video game term or whatever.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. All
But
right, you're gonna play this one.
this is his live show. I don't know. I don't want to turn the audio on just because. Well, I mean, I guess I could.
He's live right now.
Yeah.
Play it for like 10 seconds. Yeah, you gotta cut that away. I got that. I got my record over there, but it doesn't mean I can play it.
I'm trying to show you like what this guy looks like what I'm talking about when I say he's a cartoon or whatever.
Okay, right. Show me. Yeah.
So like the whole thing's animated, and he has like he comes on there alive. Jesus Louise, man. I'll just go to the open here. I'll show you what his open looks like. There he is.
Oh,
3
okay.
or 11 to 2, excuse me. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
It's like late night with Adonis Paul. But
Well,
he shows all these like people getting their ass like killed and shit, like accidentally videos, and like he plays like 80s like songs.
Can I
underneath
see?
them.
Can I see one of your Grady TV like interviews? Like, will you share that with this channel?
Yeah.
Just a clip.
Is there a particular one?
No, I mean something that you're proud of to represent yourself as a creator. Because I'll tell you what, man, there's a creator out there. Never mind. Never mind.
What?
There's a creator that somebody thought was a cameraman for 2 days, and he's become a creator of 3 months worth of material. Somebody thought he was a cameraman for 2 days. I remember that guy. Saw when it happened, and it kept happening.
Who's that?
I don't know, but I'd like to see, sort of a nice Grady TV representation, so we can see how you present the person.
Let's do let me see here.
And for sure, there's
Savage
going to be
drug. Huh?
there's going to be some dungeons soon, right?
Yeah. I mean, if I can stop sleeping all the fucking time. Problem.
Oh, okay.
In San Diego.
I see Momo. Okay, play it on. Play it on.
Or at least you said user. I don't know if you had a problem. I don't know if you consider it a problem, but it does sound like it led to a second nervous breakdown. So
yeah, it turned into a problem for sure.
Right. So I was wondering, if you don't mind, like what kind of drugs were you on at the time?
Lots of pot, some cocaine. I got hooked on meth, and I had a meth habit of like once a month I'd buy $50 worth of meth, smoke all of it over a couple days and really get fucked up, and then quit, and then wait a month and do it all over again. That's how my habit worked with meth. And then I did Jimson weed and acid and shrooms and all kinds of stuff.
You're just like testing out everything. So
yeah, I've never done heroin, but I've done a lot of things.
Well, when you were during this period, were you taking your medication as well for your issues, for your mental issues, or?
No, I was off of medication and not medicated until I had the breakdown, and then they put me on risperidone, which was an antipsychotic.
So you were probably that whole period, in retrospect, probably you're self-medicating, basically. You probably had some issues that were bothering you, I would imagine, and you were taking a lot of drugs, just trying to get your mind somewhere else. And
well, me and all of my friends too. It was, I'm sure, definitely self-medicating, but it also was
you like to party,
rock and roll,
Yeah. So, were you addicted to any of these? Because you mentioned meth. I know that's highly addictive.
I was addicted to meth. Yeah.
So you had to like get off. You had to kick that somehow.
Yeah. When I moved to Oregon, I got into the NA and AA, and I ended up getting 6 years clean in Oregon.
Do you think those organizations helped?
They definitely did. I doubt I could have done it otherwise.
Okay. And now I know at one time you were working in an adult bookstore. I think you had told me about one time. What
Yeah,
age was this? Is this
that
around the
was
same time?
yeah, like 2004 to 2006 or 2007, and that was
2000.
my punk rock years, and that's where I got hooked on meth, was in the porn industry, actually.
Okay, so that was going on around all that time. Um, exactly. So I know you did work in the porn industry. Exactly, what was your role in that industry?
I was a retailer. I was a cashier and a salesman, and I would lock myself into a cage, and people would ask me questions. I'd try and help them out. I was pretty rude and just always intoxicated, and but a lot of people liked it that way. So many people were just embarrassed to be there at all, and so they they didn't mind if I was rude to them or anything.
Anything crazy happen on that job?
Yeah, yeah, there was a sex doll rapist on the loose at one point who would grab like a $150, $200 sex doll and take it into the arcade and rape it and just leave it there. And my company lost a lot of money because of that. Nobody ever stole on my shift. Like there was no theft on my shift, but on other people's shifts it would happen. And I heard the story of we had this dildo called Rambone that was probably like this big. It was just gigantic. And one day somebody shoplifted one and took it into the arcade, and the janitor found it, and it was just like covered in shit and blood.
Oh
The
my
guy
God.
crammed it. The guy stole it, crammed it up his ass, and then left it in the arcade.
Damn. So I was going to ask you, did they have? I get you say arcade, so I guess those are basically like beat off rooms, right?
Yeah.
So, but you didn't have to clean or anything. It doesn't sound like you had to deal with any of that kind of crap, because that always sounds like the word janitor at an adult bookstore. It sounds
He
like the
already
worst
said
job.
the janitor
Yeah,
went
the
and grabbed the
janitor was the
Rambo.
one who got me
Yeah.
hooked on meth.
What was that?
Oh no, just in that instance, I said he already said that the janitor went and grabbed the bloody Rambone. So yes,
Yeah.
obviously he wasn't cleaning out stalls.
Well, I
In
just
the
wanted to make
arcade.
sure. But yeah,
Oh
I
no,
like
you did the right thing. You did
I
the right
like
thing journalistically.
Mormo. He would always tell me, like when I first met him, they used to work
Yeah.
in the porn industry, right? So I was thinking he like was like banging chicks on camera. It was like blowing my mind.
Right. Or
And
maybe a boom operator, maybe. No. But he worked
well,
at
I mean,
the
I've
video
seen,
arcade.
like, honestly, you could probably put Mormo up against Ron Jeremy in his later years. It's not
Oh, for
that.
sure.
No, not even
Yeah.
looking. It's just like Mormo himself. I couldn't imagine like banging out chicks on camera and stuff. So it was like blowing my fucking mind. So, but it turned out he was like actually like he was like a
A clerk.
cashier at a jerk off booth or
Yeah, he was
whatever.
a clerk. Yeah, he was a clerk. And yeah.
But I like that interview because he's talking about how these guys would come in and steal like the $200 blow up dolls and like fuck them and just leave them in
Yeah, it's a
there, like
blood doll
and kill them and
rapist.
stuff.
Yeah,
Like.
you grab like a fresh one, you rape it, and you leave it in the back room, like it's a doll. But, that's how weird, people are, really, like, to be honest. They rape a doll, and they're like, that one's done. They leave it in the room, and like obviously he was not the janitor because the janitor found things.
Well, I've heard I was reading an article because I don't really watch porno, but I run across stuff like on Instagram, especially like these porn chicks will be
Sure,
putting up like reels of themselves, not naked or anything, but they want you to come check them out and like get hooked
for
into their
sure.
stuff or whatever. And I noticed I was seeing these Down syndrome girls,
Oh Lord, I
they
don't
were
want to
like
hear it,
freaking
man.
hot, right? They had giant fucking tits and
Oh Lord, I don't
body,
want
and
to hear it,
they
man.
had like, but they were like, early 20s or something, and they're like, I'm a Down syndrome
Yeah,
girl,
'cause
and
they're dead at 24, Grady. Yeah, thanks, Grady.
I know, hey
The
Minnie, how
fuck,
you doing out there? And
Minnie, you're just your friend here.
oh, but anyway, what I was going to say is, I was reading that there's like this new thing where they're taking AI and merging it with porn.
Right,
So there's
right.
down because like Down syndrome girls don't even have boobs. You know what I mean? That's one of the things they don't have. Like they don't have the chromosome. They're flat chested, right? So you're like, no way, some Down syndrome chick could have a killer body like that. Like for real. So they're taking like AI and making their faces like Down syndrome looking, trying to like, and they've got like thousands of dudes thinking they're really Down syndrome, like paying them for the videos, and then like they're taking like
Minnie,
giant stuff and shoving it inside themselves, but it's not real. It's like AI, but it looks real, and it's causing these like real chicks trying to like match it.
yeah, sure, yeah. They have to look like that. What are they gonna spread their eyes way out?
I don't know.
I don't I don't want to make of any of this, man. Down
Many
syndrome
auditions. Oh,
women don't have boobs.
is that why Minnie went out there? Did you go out there to audition, Minnie?
America's Got Talent, man.
Try to figure out
America's
why
Got
you
Talent.
suddenly went to Pasadena. I think you're in trouble. I think the
AGT,
mafia in
man.
Chicago are after
AGT.
you or something.
Nope, nope.
By the way, I'm still
Nope.
working on the dungeons. I've just been sleeping a lot, man. I've been kind of depressed or something. I don't know.
Jimmy's been the same way that I said he needs some like upper drugs. I don't know what to say to you guys, but do whatever you can. But get up, man. I gotta go. I'm going to the doctor in the morning. Minnie, make sure we see a dungeon very soon. But yeah, so yeah, there you go, Grady. You said Minnie didn't tell you. Minnie was going to Hollywood, Pasadena, or nearby, and because America's Got Talent,
He doesn't
big
tell
deal.
me anything. I don't know why. But I'm
Well,
not blowing
yeah,
off
but
the dungeons.
he had to do a show, man. He had to do a show for them,
What
more
time?
than one.
What time you got to go to the doctor tomorrow? Early?
I got a 9:40. It's like 7 hours. Yeah,
Damn,
7 hours.
dude, you're like drunk.
I'm not drunk. I didn't drink anything for like 2 hours.
Oh, I thought you were drinking right now.
Nah. Nope, I
All right,
haven't
man.
had anything to drink. Yeah. I'm
Well,
good.
thanks for having me on again. I'm sorry
Thank
I'm
you
not
too.
that. I just woke up and I don't know, man.
There ain't a damn thing to be sorry about, man. Be happy, yeah.
Yeah.
No, Minnie has already told us a little bit. So Minnie had to actually, basically act for AGT. That's how it goes. And he did you know, let's dance, put on your red shoes and dance with me. Let's dance. So that's how, that
Well,
was
they
the
tell you
deal.
right.
And if you will run, I will run with you. All that good shit.
Yeah, I would think he would do Rebel Yell or uh
You
putting
never
on the
you never
Ritz.
know if he had a choice, just to ask him. I don't know.
I think
But
he
I
does
gotta go
putting
for
on the
now.
Ritz really good. Putting on the Ritz, that one. That's my favorite of his
Oh,
all time.
everything taco. Yeah, Minnie, put your white on whites on and do taco. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, do taco all day. Hell yeah.
All right, man. You have a good one. And good
All
luck
right,
with your
thank
doctor
you, Grady.
appointment. Peace.
All right, man. Well, you're still up in here. See you soon.